What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing, feeling? How is your Friday going? Feeling? What do you got planned on this weekend? I always like to do a little temperature check with my viewers on my Friday show because my Friday show is pretty chill. We've got 3 or 4 topics today, and then we have what is going on, everybody? An echo is what we have. How are you all doing? There it is. Got that. Then we're going to play Battlefield 6 because I'm burnt out. And there's barely any interesting news this week. It has been what I would call an incredible drought, much like most of my high school years. Making another coffee table, just waiting for the first coat of varnish to dry. Nice, cool, very cool. Check your audio. I think my audio is good. Let's see. Should we just get on right into it, or got a couple of sponsors for today's ad, so I suppose we've got that to do. You know what I'll probably do is let's bang out. Have you discussed the DOJ opening investigation into Letitia James? I have not. Is that new? I was unaware. of that. Let's talk about quietly one of Trump's best moves so far. So quietly, Donald Trump has passed more legislation that, he is really, other than the files issue, right? He's been kind of on a pretty good win streak. Yes, the files were bad. Yes, the Iran stuff was bad. The Iran stuff didn't really spin it up into anything, far worse than, not like the worst case scenario. The files thing, it seems like things are moving. He, again, praised Operation Warp Speed the other day, which was a little bit weird. But I mean, this is Trump. No president is going to be 100%. And I would say in my lifetime, he's already done more by August in just his first year. Whether it's the immigration crackdown, it's the tariffs, it's the business dealings. Hopefully he's going to, I'm told he's meeting, I guess, in person with Ukraine and Russia, I think next week. Let's get that stupid war over that the American people keep paying for. But now he has addressed one of America's kind of darkest forms of cancel culture, and that is debanking. It's something that happened to Trump himself, but also American citizens, people in the crypto industry, and a whole lot of other people. In Canada, it happened to people behind the truckers boycott, all sorts of stuff. So let's get into that after a really quick word from this video sponsor, Aura. If you want to see something crazy, literally just Google your name. Is your address blurred out? Nope. It's probably there. You're probably surprised just how much information of yours is actually out there. Your phone number, your address, any of that kind of stuff. Well, you could pretty much Google anyone or anything and find all sorts of private information like that out there. These sites are run by data brokers who collect your personal information, package it up, and sell it to anyone who wants it. And usually that's scammers and spammers. So you get those phone calls or spam emails and stuff like that. These guys are printing money, and it's completely illegal in America. Brokers are legally required to remove your info if you ask them, but they make it extremely difficult. That's why you can do what I do. Use this video sponsor, Aura. Aura identifies data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Give Aura just a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on these sketchy websites when you search for yourself. Aura will also continuously monitor the dark web and alert you if they find your personal information. And they're going to let you know fast if anyone tries to use that information to access your credit or bank accounts. Plus, they give you $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case happen. They also have a world-class VPN that lets you browse and shop safely from any location you choose. You can go to my link in the description.com or .com/thecoordinator to try 14 days for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find which data brokers are selling your information and start submitting opt-out requests on your behalf. It's definitely something you want to do today or over the weekend. Now, let's go to Trump's debanking legislation. President Trump has signed an executive order banning banks from debanking Americans over their political beliefs. So who are these people that have been done that way? Well, Michael Knowles, apparently. People like Nick Fuentes, people in the crypto space, a lot of Trump backers, things of that nature. What is debanking? Well, let's talk about what Trump says. Trump claims that banks discriminate against conservatives through debanking. Here's what that means. Well, we know that they do. This is not even up for debate. President Trump on Tuesday claimed that major banks are discriminating against conservatives, including him, through the act of debanking or when financial institutions refuse to work with some individuals or businesses or abruptly close clients' accounts. Mr. Trump made the comment in an interview with CNBC on Tuesday after he was asked about a report by the Wall Street Journal that he would soon sign an executive order aimed at stamping out debanking. Mr. Trump claimed that JP Morgan Chase gave him 20 days to close his account, although he did not specify when this occurred or what the reason was given by the bank for doing so. He also claimed that the Bank of America refused his business after he left JP Morgan. The issue of debanking has become a sticking point for some conservatives who claim that they've been unfairly targeted by financial institutions. Debanking can occur for a number of reasons, such as if a financial institution detects potentially fraudulent activity or if the account owner is overdrawn. But some conservatives claim they've been rejected due to their political views. This is not up for debate. This is something that absolutely, positively has happened. They discriminated against many conservatives, the president told CNBC. Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan rejected such claims of bias against conservatives in a recent interview on CBS Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan that took place ahead of Trump's comments on CNBC. Moynihan pointed that the nation's second largest bank's massive customer base as evidence of its diverse clientele. He also emphasized the impact of federal regulations, in addition to concerns over legal and financial risk on banking decisions. That's nonsense. We know for a fact that they debank conservatives. Like, this is not up for debate. Obviously I know Canada's not America for now, but we know they did this to the truckers. We know they did this to J6ers in America, that we believe, that they believe, that they believe, many believe, sorry, I got off track there. Many believe we're, over prosecuted. I believe that. A Senate hearing in February over the issue, Senator Tim Scott, a Republican from South Carolina, said debanking harms individuals as well as the economy. It violates the principles of fair market access. Debanking has also been highlighted by some crypto investors, such as the CEO of crypto platform Anchorage Digital, who testified in Senate hearing that his bank had closed his company's account on short notice because they weren't comfortable with crypto transactions. Now, here's the thing. I think businesses have, the right to, the right to turn away business if they want. The problem is once you have a virtual monopoly, which is what all the big banks in this country have, it becomes very, very different, a very, very different thing, right? Because they can just go after, one or two people. Maybe you run a business they don't like. Maybe they're anti-2A and you have a 2A related business and they don't want all of that kind of stuff. Again, it's not as big a deal if there's many options. But the problem is there aren't that many options. JP Morgan and Bank of America, they did debank Trump under pressure from the Biden administration over J6. So this nonsense that JP Morgan and Bank of America came out and said, no, we've never done that. They absolutely have. And what I think we started to see over the past couple of weeks that we absolutely have to give Trump some credit for is that he is starting to go after some of his biggest critics. Right now, the Justice Department has now subpoenaed Letitia James. Letitia James, we know they're looking into her mortgage nonsense. But between Letitia James and Alvin Bragg, and was it Juan Merchan or whatever, and was it Juan Merchan? I forget all these corrupt judges that they have in New York. Alvin Bragg bent the law, in my opinion, ignored the law in terms of, what they said was going to be, Trump's statute of limitations, just so they could prosecute him. They packaged a bunch of different nonsense. They told the jury, they kind of led the jury to try and get them to, to convict him, all this kind of nonsense that happened. Miss James, New York's Attorney General, won a civil fraud case against President Trump on that is now on appeal. One of the two subpoenas is related to that case. The U.S. Attorney in Albany has issued two broad subpoenas to Attorney General Letitia James of New York, one related to her office's civil fraud case against President Trump, according to three people with knowledge of the matter. The second subpoena is related to another of the office's long-running cases against the NRA. Miss James has been one of Trump's fiercest adversaries since she first ran for Attorney General in 2018. In 2022, she sued him, accusing him of fraudulently overvaluing his assets by billions of dollars. We now know that there were 0 victims in that case. Everyone was repaid. This is the same thing that Jon Stewart, darling of the left, had done, yet they didn't seem to have a problem, or, Letitia James wasn't interested in prosecuting him. Miss James also, her personal lawyer, Abe Loyal, called any investigation into Trump's fraud case the most blatant and desperate example of this administration carrying out the presidential's political retribution campaign. Can I say something that may be a little bit of a hot take? Maybe consider leaving a like on the video if you agree. I don't care. I do not care. I want Trump to carry out a political retribution campaign. I want Trump to go after all of these lunatics that went after him. That's what I want. I absolutely want that. I want him to not forget about those dorks who tried to put together a RICO case in Florida against him. I want him to go after Letitia James. I want him to go after Alvin Bragg. I want him to get retribution. I think most Trump voters probably agree. The subpoenas appear unrelated to a case involving Ms. James's personal real estate transactions, which are also being investigated, where she allegedly falsely claimed to have residency in multiple states at once, probably to take advantage of, certain things, certain benefits or whatever. The existence of that case was publicly confirmed earlier this year by FBI Director Kash Patel, and it's unclear whether how that's progressed. Now, I will tell you this, okay? I want jail. I want convictions. I understand that a lot of people are still waiting for, literally anything to happen, right? Literally, the nothing ever happens camp is absolutely real, but it does seem at least like the wheels of justice are turning. And so we have to kind of give a little bit, we have to be a little encouraged, right? At least something's happening. I mean, this is what I voted for. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I actually have to do a quick edit on that segment live on stream because I want to get that published today. And so I thought while I do that, it'll only take 3 minutes. But what do you guys got? What do you guys got going on this weekend? Not many watching here or on YouTube. Why? It's the doldrums of summer. People are on vacation. Things will pick up again in September when the kids go back to college and back to school and stuff like that. That's kind of the reality. I don't really ever think about who's not watching. I try to think about who is watching, and I'm happy that people are here. Fridays are, a pretty chill show. It's a show where I do a little bit of paperwork, get some sponsor reads done, and, they're maybe not the most exciting because the co-hosts aren't here. We're Robot. Jeremy's serious question. I got a cat that's on its way out. Any advice for knowing when it's time to let them go? Well, okay. I'll give you the advice that I'll give you what I use. Okay. First of all, are they eating and drinking? Are they making it to the litter box? That's kind of the first sign of like, this is kind of true of all pets, that, are potty trained anyway. So, quietly, are they eating and drinking? Are they making to the litter box? If they aren't doing that, then it's probably time. Are they in pain? Are they limping around? Are they having a hard time, getting around? That is also generally a pretty good, example of when it would be time, if that makes sense. This is not something that it's kind of an unfortunate thing that, people don't like to talk about, but, can you afford to keep giving that animal care? Is it costing a fortune? Are they going, are you taking them to the vet every other day or every third or fourth day? These are generally, if that animal is not having any quality of life, if it's like stuck laying around, laying all day long and it's not eating, it's not drinking, is it immobile? That's generally time. But if it's still having more good days than bad days, then I think it has a little bit more time. I hope that helps. Let me find this spot in the video I have to edit too. Russia, I think next week. Dressed behind just Google your name. Is your address blurred out? Nope. It's probably there. You're probably surprised just how much information of yours is actually out there. Your phone number, your address, any of that kind of stuff. That's kind of, well, you could pretty much Google anyone or anything and find all sorts of private information like that out there. These sites are run by data brokers who collect your personal information, package it up, and sell it to anyone who wants it. And usually that's scammers and spammers. So you get those phone calls or spam emails and stuff like that. Does that help? These guys are printing money. Does that help at all? I mean, only you can really know. That's also what I'll say. And it's really not anybody else's business. You know what I mean? You'll know when it's time. But what you don't want to do is be one of those people that keep your pet around too long because you're being selfish. That's what I'll say. I hope that helps. And it's completely legal in America. Brokers are legally required to remove your info if you ask them, but they make it extremely difficult. That's why you can do what I do. Use this video sponsor, Aura. I'm just adding some overview. Aura identifies data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Give Aura just a few. Wait, I think that was one I needed to add. Yes. Okay. Go back here. Aura identifies. What else you guys got going on this weekend? Monitor the dark web. What's that one? The dark web scan. Okay, we'll get that one. Identifies data brokers exposing your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. No, the ad is for just a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on these sketchy websites when you search for yourself. Or it will also continuously monitor. The ad is playing because I'm editing it in the background. The ad is playing because I had to add some overlays real quick and I'm almost done. Literally almost done. And be in the room with them and with your vet to keep them comfortable. Here's my advice about when it's time. This is the best way you can do it, but not everyone can afford to do it this way. So I'll give you 2 pieces of information. I've been through it many times. I've gone through it probably 8 or 9 times in my adult life because I've always had rescue animals. If it's a dog or an animal that doesn't like to travel, let's say your cat doesn't like to travel, okay? The last thing you really want to do is stress them out by taking them to an unfamiliar place full of unfamiliar smells. So a lot of people don't know this, but they have home services. and they're not as expensive as you would think. I've done this for all my dogs, and like we go outside, you know, I give them, they can eat a meatloaf and have a pizza and be at home in the backyard or on their bed, you know, a place where they're comfortable. If you can afford it, this is the best way. Because taking them in somewhere like stressful, you know, all that kind of stuff, it's a shitty way to go, right? If you can't do that, try and schedule it. And try to schedule it and be there in the room with them. As a general rule, I go in and I let my wife stay in the hallway. As a man, I feel like you have to be in there, okay? I just never really wanted my wife to see that because it's hard. I mean, I cry so hard every time, you know? But they go peacefully. They just go to sleep, basically, you know? But, you know, it's tough. But definitely be in the room with them. That's my, like, if you just feel like I can't be in the room with them, I'm going to tell you that you're going to regret it. You want to be in the room with them. Monitor the dark web and alert you if
You know
they
what I
find
mean?
you also have a world class. You really want to be in the room with them. That's just, I don't know how else to describe it, but the way I say it is you owe that to them. It's not even about whether or not you want to be in there. There's a deal, like, so this is my opinion on it, you know, and you might disagree, and that's okay. When we take in a pet, okay, we sign a deal with them. They're with us through all the thick and thin and all the hard times and all the, you know, and all the tough times and stuff like that. And so it's literally 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So they're there. They've given you unconditional love for however long they've been around. So your ass better be in there. And you better be there for them. And you don't want that animal's last moments to be with a strange person in a strange place with strange smells. Fuck you. You know, like, you have to do that. That's what you signed up for. Now, I have that rule where I don't want my wife to see it because it's just heartbreaking. But if I couldn't be there, I would expect her to be in the room. You know, that, so like, you know, it's obviously an issue I feel really passionate about. I think I've made a video about it actually before. Not obviously about, like, you know, doing it, but kind of what to expect and what the process is like. But you will hate yourself if you don't go in the room with them. You will. You'll regret it. As hard as you think it is, I mean, you just got to suck it up for a few minutes, you know? Anyway, that's a lot of value for a $5 super chat. I hope that helps, Weird Robot. And just know that it's going to suck ass. I don't care how old they are. You're going to miss them. There's going to be a hole in your heart and your soul and your daily routine. I mean, my dog, I mean, Huck, you know, before Huck, I don't know how many of you have been with me. How many of you remember Indy? Like, he was 14. That motherfucker came to work with me every single day. Near the end, where he had a hard time going up and down the stairs, I had a sling that would help him because he lived to go to work with Dad, you know? And like, every day after that, going to work by myself sucked. But it gets better. And, you know, eventually you'll get another pet. And none of my pets have ever replaced another pet. It's just a different thing. It's a different feeling, you know? It's a different vibe when it's, you know, but I think pet having a pet and pet ownership and stuff like that is one of the greatest things you can do, especially if you take in a stray that's, coming out of the cold. Okay. Packers, good afternoon, Jeremy. Doing chores around the house and watching the Packers game this weekend. Do you see people are getting fired from the FBI? I have. There is a Packers preseason game. I don't get too hyped up about preseason because you never really see the starters. And the Packers have this thing where they deliberately don't even try to win the game. And so it's hard, but I do like to see the young guys. I used to like to watch the third game because the starters would play the first half, but I think they even stopped doing that because it's a 17-game season. So it's they don't even care, it doesn't even matter. Sumer says, yeah, and be in the room with them. Yes, I agree with that. Aidenver says, I'm a reef guy too. What you got growing? Any Euphilia or acros? Got anything to brag about? Nothing too much right now. This tank is still pretty new. I guess the coolest thing I have is a watermelon acid rate anemone. The rest of the coral is early kind of hardy stuff like hammer coral and stuff like that. Because, the tank is still getting established and I'm not trying to lose anything. Hey, Jeremy, have there been any... have the ashes of all my former dogs. When I take my last breath, my ashes will be mixed with theirs. They'll pack to be together forever. That's actually a really cool idea. That's a cool idea. I think I'm going to steal that. That's very cool. That's a cool thing. Jeremy, can we have a meetup at AmFam for a Brewers game? That would be cool. I'd like to go probably in the next couple weeks. In the next couple weeks. Let's see here. Yeah, Gutfeld we got. How much coffee do you put in a K-cup adapter? 1 tablespoon. I tried it was by a week. Yeah, I usually put 2. And you just adjust it to how you like the strength. Sometimes the K-cup adapters, they can, you just got to figure out what works good. No news today. I literally just talked about Letitia James, and now I'm going to talk about Gutfeld, and I'm going to talk about dildos. Everyone's favorite topic. Nice, J-Dog. Let's see. They arrested the sheriff in Boston. I saw that. Sanctuary City sheriff, right? All right. Oh, it's 4 now. Yeah, we're up to 4. All right. I don't think I have any ad reads for this one, so it's good. All right. Well, it continues, but we've changed colors from green to purple, as well as we now have a group taking responsibility for the random acts of donations going on at the WNBA games. And we have even more meltdowns from the coaches and from everybody else involved. I think this act is particularly cruel because it really it really is humiliating for them. But I don't care because they're some of the most they're some of the least likable humans on the planet outside of maybe Caitlin Clark is very likable. Sophie is likable. But I joked last night that I won $43,000 betting on in Polymarket on on the dildo dailies, but I don't really gamble, so I did not. But a group has taken, quote, responsibility for Dildogate. They said, we really just wanted to make some memes funny again. This is on ESPN. Crypto Group says it orchestrated the toy tosses at WNBA games.
A moment in the second quarter when something was thrown onto the court, and it's not the first time it's happened at a WNBA game within the last week, I guess. I'm just wondering, what was your reaction?
They just hate having to talk about this. They hate it.
What do you think about this happening across the league?
I'm going to steal that question. Okay. I think it's ridiculous.
It's isn't. It's hilarious.
It's stupid. We take our. It's also dangerous.
No, it's not.
And player safety is number one. Respecting the game, all those things. I think it's really stupid.
Nobody respects the game. That's the meme. That's why it's like, not only it's a hilarious meme, but like it's so disrespectful to the players. Like, that's the funniest part about it.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
I thought too we did a great job, Indiana included, just playing on. Like, don't give it any attention.
Yes, you really endured that dildo on the court. A self-described cryptocurrency enthusiast told ESPN that he's part of a group that orchestrated the stunt that have disrupted at least 3 WNBA games in the past 10 days. Actually, make that 4. We've got 4 dildo sightings. The man who spoke on the condition of anonymity over a video conference Wednesday said the stunts were meant to market a crypto coin that his online buddies created. The WNBA and all his controversy, he said, made the league a logical target. It was more or less an opportunistic approach. What is already trending, he said. Where is this already the controversy? How do we intercept some of the attention? A man who uses the name as Lieutenant Daldo Rain a nod, he said, to the Brad Pitt character in the movie Inglourious Bastards, kept his camera off and refused to give his name or age during the call with ESPN. The group, he said, wants to reclaim the creativity and community aspects of the crypto world. We really just wanted to make memes funny again. On Thursday, a WNBA spokesperson declined to answer ESPN's questions about the group that claimed responsibility or the adjustments to the arena security. US Today first reported on the group's claim. Now, they did enact a no bags policy prior to yesterday's game, and yet they were able to get one in anyway. I don't know where they held it, where they had stashed it, perhaps. I'm not totally sure, but it could be. I mean, they're going to have to start getting a little more creative on this. People are going to have to start getting, they're going to have to start placing these items, in different spots in order to get them into the stadiums. Now, I think the WA should be leaning into this. They should be selling them. They should have a dildo night where everyone gets one. They should have, they should sell them. They should have concessions. They should have like novelty popcorn buckets that are full, that they get filled, that you eat popcorn out of the dildo. They should have all this stuff. They should have a dildo launcher at the game instead of a t-shirt launcher where they launch it into the crowd. They should really be leaning into this. But I don't know, instead they're choosing to be butthurt. Here's one of the coaches. Again, I can't stop laughing. This should not be the butt of the jokes, she said, as a limp green dildo mic in her face.
Throwing things onto the court. Obviously, you guys know what the object is. And I just want to comment on this has been going on for centuries. The sexualization of women. This is the latest version. And it's not funny.
It is funny. Everything about it is hilarious. Everything about this is funny. And the more these dorks keep saying it isn't funny, the more I want these things to hit the court. I haven't actually checked. Let's see what we got going on today. let's see what's going on the dildo dailies. Let's see. Friday, we have now a 54% chance with $38,000 in volume. 52% chance at the daily dildos. Now, we can see it obviously spiked here right before midnight. I think this is when they had not actually seen a sighting. But then with 8 seconds left in the game last night, a absolute hero threw with 5.9 seconds. No, sorry, with 8 seconds left in the game last night between Atlanta and Chicago, a game that nobody actually cares about. We had this absolute hero. And it's purple this time. The coach, it's because it was the reason they're getting so mad is because like it is everything that the league encapsulates. Like it's a huge joke. And the more they get butthurt about it, the more it's going to happen. By the way, Zach Aspengold here, they might not want to admit it, but this has been the best thing that's happened to the WNBA this year. Oh, here's the rest of that interview, by the way.
Throwing things onto the court. Obviously, you guys know.
Oh, no, that's the, then we have, sir, a fourth dildo has been thrown. We've got the Green Goblin. Then we got the Immortal. I'm going to throw a dildo on the court. How are you going to get it past security? Like, everybody, the whole fact that they're doing it in the honor of a legend. Free my guy. More dildos than dunks. Everything. I mean, the fact that they're having complete, like, these absolute meltdowns. Now they actually have the NYPD investigating it. More toys were thrown on the court last night in Chicago as bizarre disruptions have continued around the league. The incidents occurred during the third and fourth quarters of the Skies game against the Dream. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, no, I got that one. The Chicago game, yeah. With one landing behind the Dream bench and the other, a purple-colored object, launched at center court in the closing seconds of the game. So there was two heroic. At least one was not neon green, which has become synonymous with the ongoing trend. Now with 7 instances of toys being thrown during these games at WNBA games. Here we have a fourth dildo has been thrown on the WNBA court, Chicago Sky game. Let's see.
Start in the third quarter. The Sky
Boom!
Turnovers.
I love it. That came from height. That came from the upper deck, boys. Look at this launch.
Nothing start in the third quarter. The Sky had 3 quick turnovers.
That was a moonshot. 2 individuals were questioned. Video showed them standing and talking with security and uniformed cops, but were they ultimately free to go after there's no proof that they had thrown the objects. Yes, my Kings have escaped arrest. Absolutely. Absolute Kings got away with it. This is after 2 were thrown at the Chicago Sky game. 2 people were surrounded by security at the doors. They were questioned about the incident. They appeared to be in good spirits, even taking selfies at one point while apprehended. They walked out. I mean, absolute chance. I see he's got the loose gym shorts. We could have had him taped to a, they could have had him taped, perhaps. The fact that they are melting down, Liberty, NY, and the NYPD are now investigating the toy thrown at Barclays Center. There's like, I don't know, I'm going to take a wild guess, 20,000 unsolved murders. We got a bouncer! Yeah, there's about 20,000 unsolved murders in New York, and the NYPD is spending time on this. This is why it's so humiliating. This is why it's such a joke. Liberty's Leon Fibish busts out slump while battling heavy load. Oh, sorry, workload. I mean, come on. It was pretty chaotic, the fan said. I know a worker grabbed the item from the railing. Liberty declined to share any further comment. I mean, I absolutely love this. I love, Major Bojangles should be fired for wasting time and resources on this event that the stadium security should handle. I mean, we're involving actual police. This is getting a little ridiculous. Ulyss. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Donald Skywalker said, I messaged you last month when I lost my dog Jet. I shelled out for a big Barker bed. I'll get a new one soon, maybe this weekend. Puppy versus 1 to 2 year old thoughts. Oh God. That is a loaded question. Puppies are always cute, but they are an immense amount of work. 1 to 2 year old dog that may already be potty trained or, have some, socialization is a lot easier to deal with. That I can say, with some amount of certainty. I think, look, if you're going to get a puppy, if you're going to get a puppy, just make sure you have the time. That's what I can say. It is a huge commitment to puppies, They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun. I mean, most people forget, but you're taking that dog out. I'm pretty vigilant with puppies. So like when they're awake, I'm taking about every 15 minutes. Every 15 to 20 minutes. When the second they get up from a nap, they go out. The second after 10 minutes of play, they go out. So, if you want that to be your life for 3 or 4 weeks, if you're okay with that, then I feel like a puppy's all day long. But if you don't have the time for that, or you're like, oh yeah, I remember when puppies literally chewed on everything and, they're a menace to society, then maybe think of a little bit older one. The choice is ultimately yours. I've only ever gotten puppies, but my wife, I work from home. I work from home outside of the live stream, so it's different for me. And the best advice I can give too is if you get a puppy, all right, kennel train them. Kennel train your puppy and don't be a pussy, all right? It will make your life so much easier. You put that dog in a kennel appropriately sized for it every night. I don't care how much it cries and whines. You put on headphones. You kennel train that dog. If you want to get up a couple times to let it out and take it to go potty, that's fine. But it goes right back in that kennel. And you put things it likes in the kennel. You make it, fun for them. But you kennel train that dog because it will make your life so much easier. Then when you got to leave, they learn to love their kennels. Like all of my German Shepherds love their kennels. When we leave, I'd be like, go to your home. And they would go in there and they would be happy to be in there. And when you leave the house, you don't have to worry about locking the puppy in the bathroom. That's what I mean, crate training, not kennel training. But yeah, like it is such an invaluable tool for housebreaking your dog but you can't be a pussy. You can't when that dog's whimpering and whining all night, you get out of bed and let that dog out because you're going to undo everything. It will get better in a couple of days. The kennel's their cave. Yeah. Put a blanket over the back of it so it's like a little darker back there. Do not be a pussy. Crate train that dog and it will make that first 2 years of your life with that puppy so much better. And, you get a blanket with their mom's scent on it. Sometimes I would like lay on the floor, and stick my hand in there to give them some attention. I think that's fine as long as they stay in the kennel. Someone's saying, no, kennel training is obnoxious. You're just wrong. You're verifiably wrong. That dog will be, I'm not saying it has to stay in its kennel forever. I'm saying until the dog is housebroken, you treat that kennel as its safe space. So make it a treat. Don't put it in there to punish it. The kennel is a place where they want to go. You put treats in there. You put their favorite toys in there. You put those frozen chew toys in there. Don't make it a punishment. Don't make the kennel a punishment. But that's where they go. That's their home. And if you want to let that dog sleep with you, after their housebroken, that's fine. But, if you do it right, you'll find that they go in there and sleep in there at night, even with the doors open and stuff like that. And doggy daycare is something I absolutely, positively recommend, unless you have the time to go to, unless you have time to go to like the dog park every day, because socialization is huge. J-Dog, speaking facts, I'll never get a puppy again, but kennel training is key. My pup loves her kennel. Yeah, exactly. If you do it right, just watch a couple videos, they will love their kennel, and it will make potty training so much easier. Like, it'll just make it so much easier. And then you could just leave the door open if you want once they're potty trained. You know, that's just, take it from someone who's potty trained 4 puppies in a short period of time, and whose wife pussied out and didn't kennel train our last one, and then it took 3 times as long to potty train her. You know, it's just gotta do it. Gotta do it. All right, we got this Greg Gutfeld story, and then we got some games. Caging a dog is for lazy people. That's, I mean, you're just wrong, bro. Like, I'm not going to argue with you. Literally all of the science agrees with me. Dogs want to have a space, a safe space, a cave, a place where that they can feel protected and safe. It has absolutely fucking nothing with doing lazy. If I wanted to be lazy, I wouldn't have got German Shepherds. I would have got more labs. Like, labs are a cakewalk compared to these bastards. I've also helped countless people train their dogs, and every single time I give them the same advice. My dog loves his crate. He's 11, sleeps with me, and when I get up, he goes into his crate to finish sleeping. Crate door is always open now. Yeah, right. I don't lock him in there now. But when they're young, especially overnight, it helps them build their ability to hold their bladder. And by the way, if your dog is pissing and shitting in the crate, it's too big for them. Okay? No food and water before bed, several hours before bed. Take them out a bunch of times. You know, stuff like that. But if they're going to the bathroom in there, it's too big, because they won't go in there. They won't go in their crate, and they won't shit and piss in their crate if it's the right size for them. Trust the science. Yeah. All right, so my dog has violent seizures and locked up when I'm not there. You should look into phenobarbital. My male started having seizures, and I put him on phenobarbital, and he has not had a single seizure ever since. And it's cheap. Like, you get it from Walgreens. You have to get a prescription for it. But he was having seizures every couple of days, and then I put him on phenobarbital, and he has not had a seizure ever since. I mean, consult your vet, obviously, but yeah, proper kennel is big enough to stand up in, lay down in, and turn around. That's all. Correct. That's a huge mistake people do. They put this dog in a big kennel because they're like, oh, nowadays they have kennels that you can adjust the size of. But like, you know, they put them in too big of a kennel, and they're like, well, they're still pooping and peeing in their kennel. It's because the kennel's too big. Huxon Barbie dolls. Yes, Pheno Barbie dolls. Yeah, it's a benzo. Yeah. All right, so I've got this topic here. Where is this? Yeah. Drex is unused. Baldo says, biggest mistake I made was adopting my GST at 4 months. Was not socializing him after his prey drive got out of hand at the park 3 to 4 times. His 8th B days this week, and my ex's corgi is the only dog he tolerates. Yeah, you got to take them, especially male German Shepherds. They, like, we took ours to the dog park 2 to 3 times a week when they were small, and they also went to doggy daycare 3 days a week, even though we didn't need to. And I will say my male still doesn't really tolerate other dogs. He tolerates females fine, but other male dogs I can't have around him, which sucks. Why don't you live on land? If you're going to own a dog needs a minimum of 5 acres. Well, that's just not true. But also, I live on 40 acres, player. A dog does not need land if you take it out and exercise it. You know, you can have a big dog in an apartment, but you got to commit more time to being at the park and walking and getting out and running. Let's see. Should be mandatory 20 acres for a big breed. I mean, no. I'm not going to argue about dogs, I guess, but like, no, that's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, this is a regular Friday stream. We've got the story about Greg Gutfeld coming up. And then we've got, we're going to play Battlefield 6. And y'all kennel train them at least till they're potty trained and some. Despite my being trained, I woke up the wet spots in my bed at least 5 times during those first few months. Yeah, just crate train them. It's the best. Jeremy, have you talked about having a rabbit chasing thing for your dogs? And tell me where you got it, please. Yes, it's called a Wizbo. I don't know if it's spelled with an A. I don't know if it's WHIZZBO or a WIZZBO. This isn't like an endorsement. It's just what I have. And it's like a rabbit that, you know, is remote control, and the dogs chase it and they can catch it. And, they love it. By the way, how many of you did any of you pick up my buddy's stuff from Mighty's? There's a link in the description. Get 25% off. If you have kids or you're just looking for a drink that, like, it, you know, isn't full of sugar and nonsense, this stuff has 0 sugar, gluten-free, non-GMO, no artificial colors or dyes. Helps with their immune systems. It's full of amino acids. Helps brain function, muscle development, strong bones. If you have kids, or you know somebody who has kids, or you have kids around the house, my buddy came up with this stuff, and it's absolutely amazing. And if you use my promo code in the link in the description, you get 25% off. So check that stuff out. You can read more about it on their website too. Let's go. Greg Gutfeld appeared on Jimmy Fallon last night, and it was probably one of the funniest episodes he's put out in a long time. And the left is absolutely, positively melting down because Greg Gutfeld went on that show for about 10 minutes of his segment and talked 0 politics. The crowd was so nervous in the first like 30 seconds to laugh. They didn't know what to do. They thought they were supposed to be booing him, but after about 30 seconds, they're like, "Oh, this is what comedy is. This is what late night shows are supposed to be. What a weird thing. Something that's actually funny. This is so crazy to me." But like, he absolutely crushed, and the left is melting down. Jimmy Fallon, fans all over, mega late night host Greg Gutfeld in softball chat. By the way, Greg Gutfeld is the undisputed king of late night. He has like 2 million more viewers than Jimmy Fallon. This is a desperation move, but it's the correct move. It's a move that we should applaud. It's a move that actually admits that people just want to laugh again. Greg Gutfeld put on a master class. By the way, before I get into this video, huge shout out to this video sponsor. I just found something wild about stem cells. If you don't know, stem cells are like tiny repair crews in your body that go around and fix everything that needs to be fixed. I'm going to show you a quick video where Dr. Eric Berg, one of the most watched health educators on YouTube, he's actually been talking about this for years. So here's kind of like what stem cells are.
Kind of like this reserve cell that can pretty much change into anything that you need. They're using it now to regenerate fibrosis, which then allows the heart muscle function to improve by 30%. They can do the same thing with liver fibrosis and damaged brain cells. They're getting great results stimulating new cartilage in your joint. Some people are using it for autoimmune diseases like MS, and also to help rejuvenate skin cells to actually make the skin young again. There's also
I mean, the thing about stem cells is that they're actually crazy expensive. Only Holly weirdos spending $50K for one placenta stem cell injection. Honestly, I don't have that kind of cash on me right now, and most of my viewers probably don't either. Luckily, my guys at Black Forest have developed cocoa flavanols. Studies have been done to show that the flavanols in cocoa stimulate stem cells that come out of your bone marrow, like bees coming out of a beehive in your bloodstream. They go out and find out whatever needs to be repaired. If it's in your heart, they'll fix it. If it's in your liver, they'll fix it. If it's your skin, you'll fix it. Harvard scientist Dr. William Lee actually backs this up in a clip where you can, read more about this.
Studies have been done to show that the flavanols in cocoa stimulate stem cells to come out of your bone marrow like bees in a beehive in your bloodstream, and they go out and they find wherever it needs to be repaired. If it's in your heart, they'll fix it. If it's in your liver, they'll fix it. If it's in your skin.
So, I mean, there's a lot of really smart people talking about it. And this isn't your average cocoa. It's a stem cell power-up. You can mix it with coffee or protein shakes. It tastes great, and the benefits are real. No sugar, only 20 calories. If you're experiencing significant aging, slow recovery, weak immunity, or just feeling off, blame your lazy stem cells. But guess what? Cocoa flavanols activate them like fountains of youth in a scoop. Studies show cocoa flavanols increase stem cell circulation by over 100%. Go to my link in the description or the pinned comment down below. For the next 48 hours, you can get a whopping 40% off, but that's just for 48 hours only. Stock up while you can. Again, it's Black Forest High Flavanols Cocoa. Now, I want to go to Fox News breaking down Greg Gutfeld's appearance here because I think it's just genius. Then we're going to look at some of Greg Gutfeld's bits because I just thought it was hilarious.
It was not political. He went out there with an agenda to tell a funny stories, and he told funny stories, and they were hilarious. And I have to say, to Jimmy Fallon's credit, it worked. And he appreciated it, and he gave Greg the floor, and Greg took over, and it was hysterical.
It was beautiful because obviously Greg is now the new king of late night. But he gave Fallon the secret sauce, which is to just be funny.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah, and not to have an agenda. The problem is that so many of these people come in with an agenda that it's almost like they're being told what to say. Nobody's telling Greg what to say. If anybody is telling Greg what to say, that person needs to have their head examined.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that Greg is the only one who thinks of the things that he thinks of. And he goes out there and he says it. And he's an equal opportunity offender, which is another important part of why I think he has taken over late night, is because he really does. There's nobody he won't make fun of. In fact, I'm going to be on a show tonight. I can guarantee you he is going to mercilessly ridicule me for
probably.
something. And that's part of the fee for entry. And but it's spectacular. And for all of time, every court needs its jester because jesters tell the truth.
That's right.
And Greg Gutfeld is the perfect jester, and he does it with great humor, and he is a true national treasure.
So I know you're going to.
I mean, he goes on last night, right? And you could tell, like, Fallon's trying to save his show here. That's what this is all about. Fallon's ratings will finally get a boost. I watch Greg every night on Red Eye. Here's like, this is what he talks about, you know.
The show
that brought back memories.
Yeah, this is hilarious. We've met before.
Yes, you have no memory of it, which is understandable because we were wasted.
Okay.
But we have a mutual friend named Tracy. We won't get into it. He looks like a cross between a Viking and a larger Viking.
Okay.
I know Tracy.
Yes. So he opens a bar. It's an illegal speakeasy in Hell's Kitchen. It was like the size of a shipping container.
How many years ago? This is
about 15 years, I think. And inside, it looks like a place where special ops forces waterboard terrorists.
Oh my God. It wasn't that bad.
Dude.
It was actually.
Dude, there was the bar. There was no bar. It was a cooler, like the kind you take to a beach. So we go in there, and there's a cooler.
Dude,
and
you're not making this up. I totally know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yes.
So for basically, he just goes on and tells a story about this time he got hammered drunk with Jimmy Kimmel. And by the way, I'm sorry, with Jimmy Fallon. By the way, this is also something that people have said essentially about Jimmy Fallon.
Light a cigarette. I light a cigarette and I'm smoking it, and you stop and you come over to me and you grab it and you crinkle it and you go, "These things will kill you," and you threw it. And then I go, "Dude," "I'm not rich. You're rich. I have to put that cigarettes are expensive in New York City." I yell, and all of a sudden your face changed.
Yeah.
And you looked sad.
I have a feeling like Fallon doesn't even remember this, because Fallon very famously has, or at least had, a pretty crazy drinking problem.
And then you left.
Yeah.
And,
nice to see you.
And then 5 minutes later, you come back with a fresh pack of Parliaments, and you hand them to me. And you go, "Here," and I go, "That was really sweet. You want me to die." But then, so get this. So
the whole bit, they don't talk politics. They don't, it's just jokes.
You need your speed and you need your baby fed.
Yes.
You watched my show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And inmates. We get a lot of letters from inmates.
That's right.
They always want me to set them up with the guests. Like, "Is Janice Dean, the weather machine, free?" I'll be out in February 2047.
Your mom was actually a big part of the show.
That is right.
You actually named her a senior correspondent.
Yeah, I called her senior correspondent because she's 80.
Yeah.
And you know what her job was?
No.
Her job was to watch Fox News. She would watch Fox News and tell me what was going on during the day.
Yeah.
And it was like she was always upset because all the women wore short skirts. That was her thing. She says, "I don't need to see their you-know-what." And I'm going, "Mom, other people do."
But did she make for good TV, right?
She's great. In fact, here's the weird thing. When you...
Well, anyway, they just meme and joke. And of course, here's the left. Jimmy Fallon fawns all over late night. Well, let's see what let's hear.
Host of Gutfeld, which airs on Fox News weeknights at 10 p.m. He's also the host of the game show What Did I Miss? All episodes are streaming now
Let's hear the
on
crowd.
Fox Nation. Please welcome Greg Gutfeld.
Yeah. I mean, what are they even mad about? I guess, like, it's because someone told Jimmy Fallon, like, "Holy crap, you better get funny or we're canceling your show too." Like, that's the reality of it. The Daily Beast isn't going to be around. The Daily Beast doesn't have to worry about ratings because they're going to be closed down in 2 years. Jimmy Fallon joked and laughed his way through the Tonight Show interview with Fox News late night rival Greg Gutfeld, who recently tried to reclaim the word Nazi as his own. In addition to Gutfeld and The Five, you started hosting a new game show. I'm excited for this, Fallon said. In a few months, where he acknowledged what Gutfeld did for a living. Gutfeld has courted controversy through his time on Fox News, blah, 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 blah. Gutfeld also mocked late night show host Stephen Colbert after his show was canceled by CBS. He made his appearance on The Tonight Show even more surprising, given that Fallon had publicly expressed his support for Colbert. Rather than question Gutfeld about many of these issues, Fallon allowed his guests to spend the interview reminiscing about the two once hung out at a party. Let me ask you, how many hard questions has Jimmy Fallon asked Kamala Harris on his show? Leave a like if you know the answer is 0, right? How many hard-hitting questions has Jimmy Fallon asked Joe Biden or Elizabeth Warren or AOC or any of the Democrats that he's hosted. He's asked 0 hard questions. 0. And why is he required? Why is he required to ask the hard questions, so to speak, just because it's Greg Gutfeld? What they want is Jimmy Fallon to continue to do their bidding. And what Jimmy Fallon should understand, and I think clearly does understand, is that doesn't work. The world is tired of this like forced pick a side stuff. Like you can have the 15% of hardcore right wingers and the 15% of hardcore left wingers. I don't care if they watch my stuff. I want the 70% of other people to watch my stuff and watch my videos. I want liberals to watch my videos. I want conservatives to watch my videos. But if you're like totally captured by the party and you view like Trump as a god or Biden as a god, I don't care if I offend you. And like that's how Greg Gutfeld, rose. He's crushing everybody else in late night. It's not even difficult. I mean, the guy had Trump on and all he did was mess up his hair. So why is he supposed to ask tough questions now? The left-wing media is so obsessed with destroying itself. I'm actually pulling for Fallon. I think he should have more right-wing people on, but not talk politics. Just have people have like Kevin Sorbo on, or like have Tucker, or anybody else who can just go on there and be funny, and you'll get more people tuning in if you even it out. And then have more people who are apolitical. Like I don't want to tune into a late night show host to hear like Elizabeth Warren. I don't care about that. Have Gina Carano on. Have all these people have Sam Hyde on. Like really commit to the bit, and I bet you it won't hurt their viewership. It'll actually increase. This is their last shot, and it's clear they understand that. Okay, by the way, it's Friday. I do a live show here, wherever you're watching, primarily on Rumble, but also on YouTube, Twitch, and X, Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern with wonderful co-hosts each and every day, Melanie Mack, Hannah Claire Brimlow, and Luke Rodowski. The best way you can support is by checking out my, coffeebrandcoffee.com, my coffee blend. It's not dropship garbage like literally everyone else sells. We roast our own stuff. These are unique to us only flavors. Our 2 summer flavors are out, and it's bonkers. Tiger's Blood and Blackberry Cream. They're incredible as a regular warm coffee or as a cold brew. You could pick those up. You could join as a member. On YouTube, it's joining as a member. You click the $sign, join as a member. It's $5 a month. On Rumble, there's a link in the description. You get a free month of Rumble Premium with promo code FREEQUARTERING. But then every month after that, half of that money goes to support the show. And I'm asking like directly today that you make it the day you sign up, whether to be a YouTube Premium or YouTube member, a Rumble Premium member, or join as a member on Kick, or subscribe on Twitch. We definitely need to up our membership numbers. If you become a Rumble Premium member, by the way, you get access to any one of those places. If you join, you can get access to our members only Discord. You just have to email me. You get access to members only videos, not on Rumble, but not just mine, but Tim's and everyone else's and Crowder's. And you get special discounts not available anywhere else. So I'm hoping today you'll take that plunge, try some of our coffee, or at least follow, which is always free. Now I'm going to quick edit those 2 videos, and then we're going to play Battlefield 6. Which I know many of you are going to be like, I don't like video games. Screw you. That's okay. This is my Friday show is usually just like a catch-up show where I like to chat. What you also find on my show that you don't generally see on anybody else's show is I talk to the chat, and you don't have to super chat to interact with me. And I think I'm probably the only, at least larger streamer that does that. And that's a thing of pride with me. I like to read your chats. I like to talk with you. I like to interact with you. And that's because like, obviously without you, this show is worthless. But also because I actually genuinely like to hear from my viewers. Mostly because you guys keep me in line when I screw up. I take your feedback. You tell me what's going on. Like today, you told me about the Letitia James thing. Elijah, if I don't let him fool you. You know damn well, you've been here for a long time, Elijah. I absolutely do. By larger, do you mean fat? Yeah, that's probably true also. Probably definitely only the fat. Hey, Jeremy, did you finish Expedition 33? Last night we defeated what's his name? The dad. And we're right at the final fight, which we were gonna do this morning, or we were gonna do last night, but it was getting kind of late and people said there were a lot of cutscenes. And so I was like, well, let's do it tonight. So I'll probably finish it tonight, Friday, or Saturday. Probably at whatever time. Stop simping. Who am I simping for exactly? This is something people often accuse me of. They say I'm simping because I'm nice to females. Like I'm always baffled when people say that I simp. Is it because I have female co-hosts? I don't really understand that, you know? That's a weird thing to say. Simping is not having a normal interaction with a female. And certainly, if you watched the show yesterday, we all give each other plenty of shit. You know? We all definitely, you know, obviously I'm open about being married. I don't hit on these women. So, Man 26 is a huge upgrade. I just downloaded it yesterday. I didn't think it came out till next week, but it looked like I could actually download it and play it. I didn't know that I could actually play it already. I play Madden, but I only like playing franchise mode. I don't play online because it's too lame. Like online is like everybody spamming the same two plays over and over again, and it's like it's boring. And then I always have to hear black people's smoke alarms going off, or people smoking, like taking huge bong rips while I'm playing. Like I hate that. Like I hear you, oh, it's cool, you smoke weed, cool. I don't need you coughing into the microphone. Like that's weird. Sergeant says, hey man, I just saw something with Texas Democrats getting arrested for bribery scheme. Is this actually happened? I have not seen that. I saw something about Texas Democrats being forced to collect their paychecks in person because they were trying to not do their jobs. Is that right? You need an early access code. Oh, okay. Smoke alarm, smoke suggestion, yeah. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Can you raid Silver Fox today? Well, I'm gonna play video games. Like, I'm literally like, we're gonna play video games. I know like a lot of people are gonna leave, but understand that like when I play video games, I still like talk with the chat. You know, like I just want to chat with y'all. I'm just closing a bunch of windows now. So I understand if you want to go watch someone else play news or do news. These are my Friday shows. They're generally pretty chill. I'll be also streaming tonight. I will also be streaming tonight, probably finishing Expedition 33. That's my plan. Knock out like both of them. You know, both of the play a little Battlefield, but more importantly, knock out Expedition 33. Aiden says, why don't you do members only gaming where we can play games with and against you. I said like we can play. I'm gonna watch the Sketch Kids movie with wife and kids. Then Sunday watching Weapons with my wife. Yes, I highly recommend Weapons for the weekend. Definitely highly recommend. Like big recommend. Big recommend. Big recommend. What else you guys, what do you guys got going on this weekend? Let's take like 5 or 10 minutes here to just kind of chill. You're going to want to change your infantry aim sensitivity when you start playing Battlefield. Prepping for Halloween Horror Nights. What's that? Is there a new Halloween movie or is that an event? Was it an option to play together? It absolutely is, and we can do that maybe Sunday. How about that? Going to the range tomorrow. I have 2 rifles I need to sight in or sell. I have a brand new Daniel Defense AR-10 that I have not fired. All I did was take it out of the box and put it on my gun rack. At this point, if I could get anywhere near what I paid for it, I would sell it. Because I've had it for a year and I haven't sighted it in. I've been nerding out over Destiny 2 lately. It's pretty cool. Oh, nice, Sergeant. Did you see the article about the investigation into opening to Congress because someone keeps playing a smoke alarm trip when a black female representative is speaking? No, but that's hilarious and I hope it's true. I absolutely hope that's true. Jeremy, talking about FPS and Rumble, how far can you push your available bandwidth on Rumble? I can probably do, I can do 8 to 10,000 kilobits per second if I want. Rumble has like the craziest, like you can, it has by far the best tech for, yeah, it's a 308 round. I would be willing to sell it legitimately. I bought it. I was really excited to get it. And I just have not been able to sight it in. And I don't really have anywhere to shoot it. It's a perfect candidate just to get out of. I'm not going to take a bath on it, though. So, like, maybe I'll put it up for sale. And, like, if I get good money for it, cool. Otherwise, I'll just keep it. Like, it's literally never been shot. It's brand new. Rumble raffle. You can't. I don't think I can raffle a gun. I don't think. It's the only nice things about Sydney, your lawyer. Oh no, Sydney is a horrible business partner and a worse person. You can print it. I don't have to say nice things about her. How do you like that for simping? How do you like me now, Hamburglar? Keep it'll go up in value. Yeah, but I could use the money. You know, it's too expensive. I'm telling you, man, moderated debate about Gooner games between Mercanti, who supports him, and Mel, who doesn't. It'd be a great way to get rage clicks. Oh, I'm open to that. Can't shoot on your property label. I mean, I can, but I mean, I can. I also have a range that I'm a member of a gun club that's like right behind where I live. So I can also shoot it there. They have a 200-yard range. No, I'm not going to talk excessive amounts of shit about her. I'll just say she's a terrible business partner and a worse person. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay. So we'll do these 3. I'm just uploading the videos now so we can play. Will you open up your property for RC? I mean, the people I know, I already have. Just saw this on Facebook. Good Boy, a horror film shot from a perspective of a dog who sees his owner being bullied by supernatural entities, like a live-action movie of Courage the Cowardly Dog. That could be horrible, and it could be good. Bro, I shit you not. That's a 6th interview between ABC, NBC, and CNN in the last month that has had the same old black lady and a fucking fire alarm going off in the background. All different ladies. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that. And hold on. Shadowy group takes responsibility. And NYPD roasted for investigating. I didn't do any ads in that dildo, I don't think, right? No ads in that one. I got new tires for the Benz. Now I'm broke. Well, yeah, that'll do that. I've always admired like Mercedes-Benz, and like it'd be cool to have like a BMW M3 or something like that. But it'd be cool to have like an M3 or something, but I wouldn't really fit in it. I need a deer rifle. 308 will be perfect. There you go. Get the quartering edition Daniel Defense 308. I have a really nice optic on it too. That's ready to go. Just needs to be sighted in. I don't know how to do it. How do you even? I don't even know how to sell. I don't know how to sell it. Like, do I put it on arms list or something like that? Is that how that works? Or do you have to be like an actual dealer? Like, do you have to actually be an actual dealer? Is that what? I'll show it. Take it to a local gun show. Depends on your state. Talk to a local dealer about the laws. Yeah, I could just there's a local range where like the owners or one of the people that work there is a fan of the channel. And so maybe I could just call there and ask him. Wisconsin, I've bought private guns in Wisconsin before. Private party sales do not require being a dealer. Yeah, I bought an AK-47 in a Dairy Queen parking lot right now. No, it's I just print my firearms. Well, that is a spicy meatball to throw out there. I lost all my guns in a tragic boating accident, obviously. You know, one of the times I bet that guy would pay you to sell your gun. Oh, maybe he could. Maybe he'd be like, "Hey, we have a quartering collection here." Because I have a couple I wouldn't mind unloading because I just never use them. You know what I mean? Mamma mia! My name's Tony Pepperoni. Do a racist joke. Let's see. Did you know the guy? People can sell weapons that they have been used. Well, I'm pretty sure this guy did not use it. It was like a high-end Sega Russian AK, was not used to commit a crime. Only buy guns, never sell guns. I know, I get that. But I could use a little liquidity. And I have a Daniel Defense AR-15 that I really kitted out how much I like it. I absolutely love it. And I'll never sell that. And I have a lot of, EDCs and stuff like that I really like. It's just, I feel bad, like, effectively, what's the difference between my AR-15 and then basically an AR-15 chambered in 308? It's the same gun for my purposes. And if I had to grab one in a pinch, let's say hypothetically, I'm going to grab the AR-15 anyway. What's your favorite movie with a twist ending? Mine is Usual Suspects. That's a great question. Mr. Duff says, get Kyle Rittenhouse on the show. I'm waiting for his AR to go to auction. Just kidding. Did he even get it back? What's your favorite movie with a twist ending? Boy. That's actually a based and good question. I don't know. There's a lot because I watch a lot of like thrillers. Like let me see what the internet says. See if any of these would qualify. Fight Club has a pretty good one. I might go with The Prestige. The Prestige was pretty good. I saw that in the theater a really long time ago. I don't know if it holds up or not. That was pretty good. Usual Suspects is probably a gold standard. I might go with Seven. Was Seven really a twist? Not really. Oh, you know what one I thought was a pretty good twist? Like, first of all, like American Psycho, I think is kind of a twist. But then there's another movie called The Machinist that I think also kind of has a good twist ending. Schindler's List is probably a top 10 twist. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't know if you could say What's in the Box is a twist ending. Like, it's not really a twist. I guess it is a twist, but is it a twist ending? I don't know. Because it's like you already know who did it. So that's probably not really a twist. Right? Sixth Sense was a big twist. But I never saw it as a kid. Old Boy, yes. Old Boy, Josh Brolin. That's another good one. Yeah. The Mist is a good one. Yeah, these are all good qualifiers, I would say. Now let's see if... So right now we're going to move to a little bit of Battlefield 6. So I don't know, if you say... If you say that's not for you, I get it. The weekend is usually... Maybe we'll do a members only stream. Maybe that'll encourage people to sign up for Rumble Premium. If we can get like 25 Rumble Premium signups today, 25 only. Again, the first month is free. We'll do a members only gaming stream this weekend, or members only stream. I got to push my numbers up for Rumble. I gotta be able to afford these coworkers. So there's a link in the description. Promo code FREEQUARTERING is a free month. I hope you stick around, obviously, because we don't make any money unless you stay. But or if you subscribe on YouTube as a member, or Twitch or Kick as a subscriber too. I think I have to move this over here. Let's see if the game actually launches. Just take care, Maggie. Yeah. It's tight in the wintertime, man. Or in the summer. Like, we're in the red every month. But it's because I've been doing this so long that I save money. I save money up so that I can survive the summer and not have to fire anybody. I should probably just do fewer employees and make more money, to be honest. Why hasn't it found the game? Normally it just finds it. Why haven't you? Okay. Quartering, will you start getting after Melanie for shaming us about filth in movies? Well, I mean, she's allowed to have her own opinion, right? You should have been doing premium-only vids all summer, pump those numbers up. Yeah, well, the issue is I have not been able to connect premium-only videos with people actually signing up. That's been the issue. I can't get people to sign up for Rumble Premium. I don't know why. There's so crazy good value. Like, it should be automatic, but people, I guess, you know, money's tight and people don't want just another thing to pay for every month. I guess I totally get that. I totally get that. I totally get that part. But it's been hard as hell. Plus, you know, I share so many viewers with like Crowder and Tim, and they've already signed up so many people. Nice, Swamp Cleaner. So what do we do? I need to get some water and then we're gonna play. Get some water and play. Hey, thank you, Bioman Sam. Here's what I can tell you. How to get a little bowl of meat sticks and cheese. I've never played Battlefield before in my life. So what do I play? Do they have like just team deathmatch or... By the way, my buddy just texted me from Mighty's. He said a bunch of you guys have ordered, so thank you so much. If you have kids or you want to try just a healthy drink with like amino acids, just add it to your bottle of water. Link in the description. Promo code The Quartering. for 25% off. You're in for a rude awakening. Play domination if you like fast plays. Okay. You need a bulk max. I've been working with Sam on a little project. I'm thin maxing. Thin maxing, boys. No, these aren't nuts. It's cheese curds and venison sticks. There are no good video editing software. I mean, if all you want to do is like chop stuff up, you can get away with basically anything. Find and hold a capture. I've played domination before. Okay. Is it Luke approved? I don't really care. Luke can save his health advice for his girlfriend or whatever. I don't. So assault, you pick lead the attack and punch your enemy lines. Engineer. Shields, that's lame. Support, strengthen your squad's ability by keeping them stocked. Recon, neutralize targets from a distance behind enemy lines. So recon is like sniping. Let's just try assault because I have no idea what to expect. I'll mess with the sensitivities after I Oh, is it locked up already? Conquest is 32 versus 32.
Someone
Okay.
get up front! Watch point! Assault in team! Objectives are ready. Capture and
Whoa.
hold. Your objective. Take it!
You are 100% right about that.
Alpha is being captured by hostiles.
That mouse sensitivity is like crazy slow. I still think it's slow.
Objective Alpha is under enemy control.
Ah, got me out of that window. Is anyone gonna res me or do I just give up?
Hang on, I got you!
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's gonna be alright! Come on!
He's in that window, I think. Why is the sensitivity so slow? I got you. Ah, shit. Am I crazy? Like, it's gotta be like, I want this, it's like 55? I have to like, move my whole, there, that's a little better.
Secured objective Alpha. Be advised, objective Bravo is being secured by hostiles. Be advised, hostiles have secured objective Charlie. a medkit, but who needs it?
Is it just my mouse that's that bad? Oh, what the hell?
Be advised, Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Yeah, what is going on? Like,
Hostile forces are controlling the fight.
how high do I have to go?
Be advised, objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
Oh my god.
Bravo has been secured by hostiles.
Man, first time playing.
Bravo.
Okay, sorry, Toasty.
Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
Oh, you son of a... No, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I just gotta get the sensitivity. I also, you know, I don't know the maps. Just give me a second. I mean, is anybody... I mean, am I supposed to go like 75? It's like... I'm adjusting to the TTK too.
Bravo is under control.
Oh, they're on me. How does that even happen? He shot me through the rocks? Where are they? Thought I saw someone right here. I did. Getting closer. Just I was a little bit behind him on the aim. Looks like they're... Looks like they're wrapping around here.
Be advised, the enemy have secured objective Alpha.
Are there like plates and stuff like in Are there plates or whatever like in Call of Duty? Got you. Alright. I figured that was gonna happen. I think I have some kills. What's this? Oh, stim. Okay, well that would have been nice to know. Shit. I'm getting the hang of it.
Secure the area. Take this objective. We have secured Charlie. Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
Half the battle is learning the maps. I'm learning where people sit. That just comes with time. I see you running that way. They're moving, they're wrapping left here. There he is. I'm still a little bit behind. Am I a madman for cranking up my sensitivity this high? Like, I feel like it's tracking behind my eye. What the hell?
We have secured an advantage. Keep it going. Okay, we have secured objective Alpha.
Alright. You just gotta be more... You gotta be more strategic in this game. That's what I'm gathering. You can't just run and gun like COD.
Alright, we have secured Bravo. Opposed to securing the battle. Reserve nothing. Be advised, the enemy have captured Bravo.
Come on. Ah! He was dead if I didn't run out of ammo. I'm going for him. There you are. He's done. What? Yeah, I just have to change my play style here. It's alright. First game ever. Hit that Red Bull. I'm gonna have to, boys. Okay. Shoot, move, reload, over and over. Okay, different style, different style, different style. I must have got some kills. I'm not getting extended makes one big. Yeah, is my I feel like my mouse DPI in pointer speed. It's because there's like Corsair software for it. You should use a mouse DPI adjustment, not... Okay. So is it... Do I have to use Corsair to do this? Where do I adjust this? So what is this stupid Corsair software called? Shoot, then run.
Someone get up front. Watch point.
All right. IQ, thank you. All right, we'll do that after this.
All call signs. Take control of the objectives and hold ground. We've taken objective Charlie.
I did it right. Someone's down there. Ah, I got sniped somewhere, I think. Oh, he got me. Just hiding behind a rug. Alright, we'll check in an IQ after this. How reliable is the sound here?
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
What is that? Oh, behind me. right. I'm actually not horrible at these games. It's just the first time I've ever played Battlefield. Like, I could play Call of Duty and be serviceable.
We've taken objective Alpha.
Just gotta adjust to the slower pace.
The enemy has secured Bravo.
Where are they?
Hostiles have secured Alpha.
Alpha. This way.
We've taken the lead. The enemy has taken objective Bravo.
Sniper down. I think. Oh. There he goes.
Enemy forces have the upper hand. Let's regroup.
I think I got him, right? I think I took out the sniper. Alright.
Objective Charlie has been captured by hostiles. Bravo has been secured. We've taken the lead.
How come I can't pick that up?
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles. Need immediate support. Grid marked. Hostiles have secured Alpha. All right, Bravo has been secured.
All right.
We are winning the fight. Keep it going. That's it. Be advised, objective Charlie
Neutralized.
is in enemy hands. Hold the ground. The enemy has secured Bravo.
Okay.
Come on.
Got it, got it, got it. Nice shot. Whoa. Shit! What's the solution when you're running out of ammo? Like... Can you pick up ammo or what? I can't seem to... We're just running right in that doorway. Woo-hoo-hoo! Right in the ass.
All right, we have secured Charlie.
All right, got it. They're just out in the open? Damn.
The enemy has taken objective Bravo.
Alright, I got 4 kills. Positive KD. Sick of time.
Still on track.
Come on, Carter. I'm just chilling right here, man. Thank you. Oh.
Enemy forces have taken objective Charlie. Bravo has been secured.
Oh, on my 6.
Hey, Ruby dudes.
Yeah, shout out, girl. You need my whole. Ah!
Hostiles have the lead.
How do I mark them?
Come on! I knew you had my back.
Yeah, and I dropped my gun. Shotty boys.
Friendly lead confirmed. Hostiles have secured Alpha.
Oh, I was looking down at my controls. Damnation.
Be advised, our mission is at risk. I need all elements on the...
All right.
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
We gotta just wrap around. They're in the back here. Yep, these guys know. I've played these games before.
Be advised, objective
Like I
Bravo
said.
captured by hostiles.
I am on Steam, yeah. Should we try a different game mode? I kind of get it. Conquest? We are gaming. 16,000 people watching on Rumble alone. Maybe the doc could learn something from me. Bigger map, please. Okay. But I am kind of a COD. Brooke. Alright. Snack executed. Oh, I think I needed to leave. All right, next we'll do that. Oh, you know what? Let's deal with the IQ thing first. Right? All right. IQ open. It sees my controller. It sees... Does not see my mouse. All it shows is... It's a Corsair mouse. I think I had this problem before where like IQ didn't detect it. All it sees is my scuff controller. Do I like add it somewhere? Is that binary? I think this is when like my mouse sensitivity went to hell. Add my mouse IQ. Sensors? No, I don't care about devices. Do I want to even fool with this right now? Let's check something here. Be connected to PC, voice, I could try to unplug it, the mouse, and unplug it back in, I suppose. Do you think it'll pick it up? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna do. Hold on a sec.
Support the attack.
Check. 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 All right. We good now, boys? That was weird. Just because I... All right. What am I supposed to play? Compete to control objectives in large-scale open battle and eliminate opposing forces. Deplete enemy lives by securing and holding more objectives until only one side remains. What's King of the Hill? I guess Iraq. Finish to control objectives for longer than the enemy. Okay. Yeah, suck a doc. So what is this? Just... Is this the same thing as domination? Alright, so now my mouse is better. Now that it's in the software. I could probably lower my sensitivity a little bit.
Objective ready to engage. Alright, our troops have secured the objective.
What the? Oh, they're... How can I talk to my squad? They're back here. Damn it. I should have just disengaged. This isn't Call of Duty. I have never played an FPS game in my life with a controller. Never. And it's not like a thing. It's just that's... Oh, new mouse sensitivity.
Objective ready. We have captured the objective.
Oh, what in the f... Like, I don't have anything against controller. I know it's much easier. It's made for titty babies who need aim assist. But other than that, I've never even tried it. I feel like there's one right here.
Our troops are still controlling the fight. The objective is under control.
Oh, I see you, I see you, I see you.
Okay, we control the objective. Your objective located. Objective is ready.
Sniper rifle.
Be advised, the objective is under enemy control.
Oh, I knew he was coming there. Ah! probably don't snipe from out in the open. I couldn't resist though. When are you shooting that, boy?
The objective is under enemy control.
I see you. Straight across. You're dead.
Hostiles control the objective.
They're gonna come around the backside here. I'm guessing from over here.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
2 down. Oh!
Be advised, enemy
I should
troops
know
have
better.
secured the objective.
Hey, what's up, high voltage? Get good. This is my 3rd game ever of Battlefield, any Battlefield.
We have captured the objective.
The fact that I even have kills should impress you.
Attention, we are still winning the fight. Our strategy is working.
It's in here, I think. Still on the other side of the map. Where the heck did they spawn me?
New objective marked. Objective ready.
I'm gonna run around all this time, then I'm gonna get smoked.
All right, the objective is under control.
Coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Where's the sniper?
All right, our troops have secured the objective.
Oh, I got him, I got him. On me. I mean, I played. There's a. I wouldn't say it's a learning curve, but it's very different than Call of Duty, which, you know, I think is a good thing. It's gonna take a minute to get used to. Plus, I'm like mid-level with no knowledge of the map, so it's not. Fucking got him. It's not like I'm total ass. I'm getting the... Part of it is just... Oh, I see you. On me, on me, on me.
New objective designated.
Down. Where is that coming from? Ah, he's right on me. Just hiding in that corner there, like an absolute hero.
All right, the objective is under control.
Can't have negative KD. I gotta fix this. He must be right underneath me. How can I get at him? Can I? Come around the rear. Ah!
Hostiles have captured the objective.
He was shot in the back. X does not crouch. That's controller controls.
We are in a strong position. Stay in control and secure the fight.
I gotta get 2 more kills.
Objective ready.
My bad, my bad, my bad. Come on. Where are you? Where are you guys? There. Thought I had him.
We have captured the objective.
I was just going for it. I should have played it. I played it a little too aggressively. I just wanted to try to get out of the negative KD. And that's usually when you end up making it worse. I got you. Ah! I mean, I need to, like, you know, level up, get better guns. There is no body armor, is there? It's not like Call of Duty with plates. There are no team comms. Or do I have to, like, turn them on because everybody's a titty baby now and they're probably off by default? Come on, revive me. Dude, you just saw me and ran away? Boo! Oh, it was right on me, though.
All right, our troops have secured the objective.
the speed to like lift your gun is crazy slow compared to Call of Duty. You just gotta get used to that too. Like it's probably more natural, but like what do they call it, ADS or whatever? It's really different. I don't want to.
Hostiles have captured the objective.
Yeah, why wouldn't I get shot in the back? Of course.
Be advised, the objective is under control.
Maybe I need to like focus more on getting to the space. I took him with me. At least I took him with me.
Objective ready. Okay, we control the objective. The objective is under control.
Oh! Too hot right here. Gonna have to go. Now we're cooking with gas. Just gotta learn the maps a little bit. Bye, bro. I'm not walking into this buzzsaw. It's gonna get me killed. Like that guy.
New objective designated. Stay with me!
Alright, come on, come on, come on.
Come on! Lightsaber!
Shit. There we go, Jay. Now we're killing him. Oh, I know what I've seen ghosts there. That's what I get for saving someone. I had a feeling it was a little too hot to jump in there, but...
Be advised, hostiles have captured the objective. The enemy has maintained control. New objective designated. Objective ready.
I'm coming. Try to come around this way. Got him, I'm on their 6. Ah, I lost a gunfight. Had him. Making too much noise running.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
Oh my god. Would I like to have a sticky there?
The objective is under enemy control.
I don't care for this gun either, as a matter of fact.
Be advised, enemy troops have secured
I gotta
the
learn the
objective.
maps.
New objective confirmed. Objective ready to engage. Enemy troops have secured the objective. Be advised, we are close to failure.
Wake up!
I need all units engaging
Isn't that what
now.
works for Doc?
Hostiles have captured the objective.
That's hot. I'm not gonna walk out into that. Not smart. See if we can find who's laying down that. There he is. Dead. That's how we do it. We just do a little. Another one down. That's what we do, boys. We just do a little sneakies. Oh, got another one right here, right in front. Don't stack up on me. Shit. How much for the air 10? I was sent for the Army a few years before qualified. And I'd either buy it or be happy to help you zero it. Just need 100 meter range. Yeah, that was part of it. Is like I needed a range to zero it, but I felt like it's been a year and I haven't used it, and it's like I wasn't cheap, you know. Yeah, I've never played a Black Ops game. None of them ever. I need my own catchphrase. I guess he didn't have his coffee. That's an okay match. The ADS in this game is trash. Okay, yeah, I was like, damn it. I like quartering me before he left the 2A community. Look, it's a nice... I can probably show it, right? Is that against TOS? Can you show a gun on... I don't think you can on Twitch. Slow down more, less sprinting, yeah. No birthday card for that soldier. Matchmaking. We'll try a different... Like, part of it is, like, just learning the maps, you know? Like, you get infinitely better when you just... You cannot operate a firearm on YouTube, but you can show them. Cover, reload, fire, basic soldiering. Oh, okay. Play it safe. Yeah. It's a Daniel Defense AR-10. Crispy, brand new. Never been fired. I mounted a optic on it, and that's it. Maybe I'll put a picture on Twitter or something. Couldn't show a game. Okay. What do we want to try now then? Why are all these locked now? Oh, I have a suppressor for it too, by the way. Works, I think it's called. Just never put it on. Like, none of these games, I can't, they're all locked. Let me try to re-enter it, I guess. Get yourself a Benelli M4. I have one. You have to put your ID in and show you're not a kid, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the maintenance thing happened, but it's on Saturday. Yeah, now I can play everything. I mean, I had a Benelli M4 before the tragic boating accident. I mean, it's definitely very immersive. For really never playing a Battlefield game, it's pretty fun. Like, it's fun in a different way. It's fun in a different way than Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Many such cases have happened with boating accidents. Tonight, I'll probably, if I invite you to my wedding, will you be my best man? The wedding is October 3rd in Cincinnati. Well, while I would love to, it seems like it's a little dangerous to be a white guy in Cincinnati right now. I just said, yeah.
Objectives are ready. Capture and hold. Secure the area. Take the objectives. Keep them all standing. Hold the line.
Never want to be directly behind somebody either. Yeah, I got mine, but then I got... Oh, bullshit. Come on. Thank you. Yes. Dead. There's a hot corner, boys. You know what? I'm just not going to stand there and wait to get shot. I'm going to find a different way around. Oh, I knew I heard you. Ooh!
Hostile forces are controlling the fight.
Let's put it up.
Be advised, enemy forces have captured Charlie. Right, objective Charlie is under control. Keep up with the one.
Bunch of pussies! Get in the fight! I got you, I got you. Blind fire.
Be advised, hostiles have seized Bravo. All right, we now control Bravo.
I do have a huge backlog of insurance claims, that's true. We should have one coming out here on the right side. There he is. Better! Oh, no, well, I was better than the one guy. Alright, so I'm starting to get it. Starting to get... I mean, the rotations are the same as any other game. Oh, just beat me there. I was looking the other way.
Charlie is under enemy control.
Oops.
You are exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Here's some ammo for you.
What the hell?
Be advised, the enemy have maintained their advantage. We must gain control.
What are they guys? These guys are just shooting at each other. There's no enemies over here.
Objective Charlie is under control.
I hate that.
Be advised, Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Seen your camo and Doc stream last night, quartering. Well, he's on right now. Just got a gifted there. Oh, nice. My camo. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he must have revived me. Okay, okay.
Be advised, Charlie. Be advised, you are leaving the combat area.
Oh, what a... Oh, okay, I was like, that other guy shot me? I knew there was one in there.
Objective Charlie secured.
Get out of here. Somebody threw a yellow dildo, or green dildo. Traded, I guess.
Strategy is failing. Find a way to turn this around.
Gotta be right around here. Keep them coming. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming. Oh, he came around. Okay.
Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
They forgot to check their corners. They were all out of coffee. There we go. We start making our gun better. I don't like to like add stuff the second it becomes available. I like to like take big jumps, you know? You gotta pie your corners. That's right, they did not. I don't know if Chuck Norris approved the coffee. To be fair, I have never played a Battlefield game in my life until 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. This is literally my 4th match ever. Just so we're clear. Yeah, we need team comms. How come I'm not hearing any? Are they just off?
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
You're dead.
Be advised, the enemy has Bravo.
Ooh, I had it. Wait, what? That guy? Shot me through a wall? That can't be real. What are they shooting at? Let's go this way. You can peeky. Guess we'll just keep going up. Aww. Oopsie doopsie.
Over the place.
Don't forget to look out the window. Ooh, somebody's learning the map.
Hostiles are ahead of us. We need to hit back.
Ooh, somebody's dead. Oh, this is Aswin's first ever. Okay, so we're on the same. Let's go around the other way. Shit! Alright. 6 kills to 2 deaths.
Okay, Alpha's under our control.
Wait a second, Zach!
Be advised, the enemy has secured Bravo. Hostiles have secured Alpha.
I got too excited. I saw 2 free kills, and I got one of them. I did, but come on, guys. Are we just watching them?
Be advised, hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
Should really be worried less about KD and about winning, more about winning the game. Hold on, I got you. I just want to make sure it's safe, buddy. Now I'll get you. Oh, you! I tried to save you! Bapa-da-boopy! Bapa-da-boopy! This is why you don't save people. Alright, now that I got a hang of the game a little bit better, the combat, let's... One more over here. One more over here. Saw one more, I thought. Nope. Let's actually play the game how it's supposed to be played. Damn it. I'm not winning those trades, but I'm on the base gun. Two to 1 KD. Not great, but not bad for the 4th game. Somebody laid this smoke. There. Yep. I knew it was you. You're dead. Teabag.
Stay with me!
You're dead.
Mission is at risk. I need all elements on attack.
I'm on it, boys. I'm on it. I'm on it.
All right, we've secured Alpha.
That was some good shotgun work. Shoddy boy.
Advised, objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
Up top. Up top. They gotta be coming from right there. Yep. Ah, I would have had him. pray and pray. What do you mean? I was got to be top 3. I wasn't? Oh, I had 12 kills, 6 deaths, but I did not do enough to capture objectives. An M9. Breakthrough? Alright, well let's do loadout. Alright, what do we got here? I thought we had... Didn't I just unlock something? M41A. Well, it's at least... Oh, it looks like it automatically... That doesn't seem worth it. I'm good with that. I don't like that it doesn't match. At least we have a fast mag. Like that. Okay. Iron sights. I still think I need the dot right now. Let's try these. No, wait. We want that one. Sidearm. Nothing we can do yet with that, is there? No. I don't think I have any kills. No. A DMR? I still think I like shotgun. I definitely have some kills with it. Can I... No, not yet. So I have a throwable flash. I'd rather have a frag. Now, which button is for the throwable? Where's throw? Grenade. It's not even bound. What's a duplicate? Oh, it just wasn't showing. Okay. Well, grenade will be nice. I have to take a fiery hot pee. Be right back. All right, let's go. What game now? Skip the drain, go right on the cat pee couch. No, those are gone. Too early for beers. Okay. Let's play. What do we want to play? King of the Hill, Conquest. Oh, we got time for one more. Then I gotta go mow the lawn. Let's try King of the Hill. New layout. It's nearly 9 in Scotland. This is your excuse. Well, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I have to mow the path with a very large tractor. I need a Gamer Sups brand piss jug. That's true. Yeah, right. Heavy grenade would have been nice when the crowd you flanked and surprised. Yeah, exactly. There are Twitch drops for Battlefield 6, as well as if you watch for 4 hours on someone. Oh, so I need to play for 4 hours? Or is because I have been streaming for 4 hours.
Front and center, 200 points. Secure the objective and hold position.
Oops. I thought I was gonna Call of Duty that.
Objective is ready.
Better. Not better. I'm gonna actually play the game, you know what I mean? Like how it should be played.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
I see you. Yeah! I got him! Yeah, boy! Looks like he won't be getting a birthday card next year.
Designated.
I see you. Better. Suck my ass, Asmon. Better. Better. Not better. Super short range, I had him.
The objective is under control.
Better.
Run away!
There you go, Ruby. Oh, I ended up in their spawn there. There you go, Ruby. She's ready to play.
Objective ready to engage.
This one might be fun to snipe on, huh?
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
Whoop, got me. I don't have the range with this gun. I just gotta accept that. I can't take those far away battles. Mid-range. They gotta be coming from the back here.
We control the objective.
Gotta be. This level will be great for snipes. Alright, wherever the objective moves, I'm rushing it. We gotta play the game right. Not just play everything like team deathmatch. 16 seconds left.
New objective located.
Here we go.
Objective is ready. We have captured the objective.
Get turned on! Too slow.
All units, mission is still on target. Good work. Take them out.
Yeah! Oh, he's in the window. Two in the window. Two in the window. Nobody can hear me, but two in the window. I got you, boys. Let me get up there. I'm gonna go up there. Ooh, I see you, mother muchacho. Where'd you go? Right there. Dead. Traded kills. Fine. We gotta get that guy out of the sniper's nest.
Our troops have secured the objective.
Oh, that was bad. Just gonna try to play it like I'm supposed to play it. Oh, come on, Jeremy. Those are the kills that you get with a better weapon. Like, just dead to rights, can't kill him. Oh, he's on fire. That's interesting.
Our troops have secured the objective.
Alright, I'm going to the objective. I'm playing the game.
We are still winning the fight. Our strategy is working.
Where's that shot from? I see you. Wow! Come on, somebody's... You got 3 people standing around me. Thank you. I was late. I knew they were coming. I felt them coming that way. My bad, boys.
Objective online. Our troops are close to securing the battle. Stop at nothing.
You just gotta be more careful with your aiming. You gotta really be you gotta use finesse. You gotta be smooth with it. I'm starting to understand now. There we go. Easy peasy. You got a burst at range? Okay. We could do one more of those, huh? There I am. I got one more in me. I've been subbed to your YouTube since like 2019, 2020. First time I don't see any games in your channels after GoFlux. Yeah, well, my brother, I just streamed the entirety of Expedition 33. We're like on the final boss for later tonight. And then I'm trying to do it more and more. Like, if I could ever get to the point where I have between YouTube members, Rumble Premiums, Kick subs, and Twitch subs, like 1,000 total subs, I would stream 20 hours a week, just video games. But it's somebody who's like, you know, people don't really want to watch me play video games generally. I just don't think I'm that entertaining for video games, but... are you going to finish Expedition 33 tonight? That's my plan, yeah. 3-shot burst for the longer range shooting. Same weapon, though? Or are you talking about switch to a burst fire? Like the M4 or whatever the one that's burst. I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy Online streaming for the old heads. Yeah, I think I'll finish it up tonight. I have dinner with some friends. And then after that, we'll see how much energy I have. I'd like to take on the final boss because I'm ready. Get your 420 going. It's a little early. I have to operate heavy machinery. Here we go. Play the game like it's supposed to be played. Oh, V selects fire rate. Got it. Okay. I don't know. I think I have almost 200 subs on Twitch, which is actually amazing. 180 something. And I have 7 on YouTube, but I just got monetized on YouTube, so. Kick, I think I have 1 or 2, and then Rumble, I don't have many, but I'm hoping we get some Rumble. By the way, if you sign up for Rumble Premium, if you use that link that's pinned in chat and your promo code FREAKBORDERING, you get your first month free. Or if you're an Amazon member, okay? Anybody who's watching right now who has Amazon Prime, okay? When you watch on Twitch, at least for my video game streams, you can subscribe for free. And I still get the $2 or $3 or whatever. Yep, I knew that was bad. I knew that was bad. I was trying to shill Amazon Primes. Hey, Afterglow Flux. There you go. Thanks. Maybe I'll get like a separate overlay and just be like, you know. But I mostly like RPGs, and I don't know how popular those are.
The objective is under enemy control.
Whoa. Too eager? Yeah, probably.
Hostiles have captured the objective.
Where the hell is that come? Oh, okay. I'm like, they just got right behind me somehow, so I should be able to do the same to them.
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. The objective is under control.
Shit. We're way behind on objective. Let's go, guys.
New objective marked. Objective ready.
Oh, he's just standing right above me. Come on, guys, let's hold.
The objective.
Remember, switching to your sidearm is always faster than reloading. Let's see Asmund do that. Clear him out! Whoop. Little too... Every time I start talking that ish. We're getting smoked on objective though. Better.
Objective online.
Better. I fucked that up. Ah, shit. Jeremy, come on. We're not gonna win this one.
Okay, we control the objective.
All right, let's go. I'm coming. Got him. Dead. On our 6. Ah.
New objective located. Objective online.
Delta.
Okay, we have captured the objective.
Let's hold it. Let's make a run here. Come on, guys. I'm coming.
We have secured the lead.
There we go.
We have an early advantage. Mission is on target.
Let's go.
We have captured the objective.
On our 6. I couldn't even see him. Oh, he was right in front of me. I thought he sounded like he was coming from the rear. We're still holding it though.
The objective is under enemy control.
Oh, he got smoked. How do they sneak up on me like that?
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
No, 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 no. Come on, let's get back to work. Take it back.
Be advised, the enemy have secured the lead. New objective confirmed. Objective ready. Be advised, we have captured the objective.
Hold on to it, boys. Coming. Got her. Grenade! Come on!
The objective is under enemy control.
No headshot. Oh, he snuck out on me.
The objective is under enemy control.
We lost the lead. RC your ass. Peek.
Attention all units. Mission is still on target. Good work.
I felt that. Felt that coming. What's up, Sir Duckington? We got a lot of Battlefield for you guys today, and
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
shit.
Objective ready.
I'm coming in too hot, but I want to get. And I'm not really worried about KD. I'm just trying to get into that objective.
These eyes on my left side.
See your stupid ass. I wasn't gonna win that. I just get like.
Enemy troops have secured
Alright,
the objective.
come on.
Hostiles control the objective.
Jeez, I've been unlucky. How's this compared to 5? Somebody else will have to tell ya. This is the first Battlefield I've ever played.
Secure the lead.
Out!
The objective is under enemy control.
Oh my god.
New objective confirmed.
Alright, here we go. Last chance saloon, I think.
Be advised, the enemy are winning the fight. All units counter.
can hold this here. We can hold this. We got to catch up. Eight away. Just hold this the whole time.
All right.
Hold ahead.
Lead is secured.
Hold it the whole time. All 49 seconds. Let's go. He just jumped on me. How did he know I was there? All right, that's cool. We held it for almost the entire time though. I keep rolling up instead of down.
Objective online.
We had a nice run there, but they...
Secures the lead.
What the... I got a nade out. Come on, guys. Can't do it. Let's go.
Hostiles are leading the fight. Combat advantage is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage. Be advised, the objective is under enemy control.
I think we lose here. Don't let them stack. I gotta aim higher. I'm aiming too low because I'm trying to overcompensate for the recoil. All right, we gotta go. Where is it? This is it. This is for the game. This shit doesn't matter. Get the D. Get the D. Ha. Like, stop fighting around. We gotta get there. They're just holding it. They're holding the D, boys. Terrible time to reload. Take control of D. You gotta get that D. I see him, but I don't care. He's not going to the objective.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
It turned on, you piece of shit.
The objective is under enemy control.
We lose. That was a good match. We didn't get to the objective at the end there. Yeah, I've been live for 4 hours. I'll be back later. I'll be back later too. Have I gotten 1 kill? I had 16 kills. What are you talking about? 4th on the leaderboard. All right. We'll play later. We'll finish up Expedition 33, and then we'll finish Expedition 33 later, and then we'll play some Battlefield. That was the first how many matches? I played like 6 or 7 matches total. Every one of them was the first time. I've never played Battlefield before. So tonight, we ride with a little bit of experience, a little bit of know-it-allness, a little bit of knowledge of the maps. We have some fun. We'll be back later, friends. I gotta go.